Okay, Pisces, what's up? In the tub. You know, we got Pisces here. How you doing, Pisces? All black magic is returned back to center a million long. I don't care if it's evil eye, what it is on my family, anyone. It is returned back a million times forward. It is done and it is so. Archangel Michael, Archangel Metron, protect me as I do this reading. Hey, knowledge is smart. Knowledge is blitzed. But you know, you can take it any way you want. You know, that's what people do. Okay, what's going on with Pisces spirit in their energy? Come on, give it to me. Okay, Pisces, we have your style. Somebody has the style, the look, and somebody has a style about themselves and a look. It says peace. Someone loves peace. You know, someone has a style and they have the look of peace. They're, somebody you can talk to. Somebody's a mystery to people. People think this person is a mystery. But sometimes mysteries keep you, learning something. But somebody's on the defense, though. Somebody's on the defense because someone is, a mystery to people. And they're on the defense. They don't know why. Somebody here for versatility. Somebody is standing strong and beautiful. Got the hair, to one side. They're still in just standing in their style and their emotion. They're not giving up none of that. They said someone looks at their vision. Someone has a vision here. It's something about resilient. Somebody's very resilient, exotic, and just resilient. They don't stop at nothing. They just keep on going. They said someone has leadership roles. Someone is a leader of some sort. These are celebrities, but someone stands their ground like a leader. Someone here has confidence, as they go around doing what they do, okay? Then we have someone here needs to drink more water, You got to drink your water, keep your fluids up. Me not a doctor, but you drink more water, flush it all out, and let it go. It's like, I got to go, flush it out, and let it go. Flush it out, let it go. Let me drink some water. Let me show you how to do it. Get you some water, just drink it. Me not a doctor, but where so hot temperatures are, you need to drink water. Now, what's going on here? What we have here? What else we need to know? Allegedly, for the week, our cross watcher, Pisces. What else is what Pisces really need to know right now? Okay, Pisces. What else would Pisces need to know, Spirit? This is alleged. Entertainment purposes only. Names come out, but don't take it personal. See, people be taking it personal, and then your Wi-Fi go out. They just do too much. 555. It says somebody wrote they was doing that SEX magic. I knew it, and it went back to center. Somebody doing magic. I don't know what's wrong with somebody. Is that all you know is love spells and do magic? Look, your body needs water. See, your body needs water. Because you're doing all that extra. You need water, baby. Your body needs fluid. Especially when you're doing all that SEX, man. If you shining like that and you putting glow out, you better go. You better put some water in there. Be not a doctor. Somebody says go away. No, ain't nobody going away. You tell them you over here doing that magic on somebody. Somebody could have been born April 1969. They was doing it. They was shaking their ass like a salt shaker. Shaking like a salt shaker. Trying to get them dreams, But see, heaven, holy God's gates are opening for you real soon. See, Most High see you. So Most High said them gates is going to open for you. So you wanted to go in fast. So Most High said, we coming. So Most High said, I see you with the SEX magic. So we going to be seeing you in them gates. So you going to want to be rescued. But it ain't going to happen. Because you on your own. See, you be doing that to you. See, somebody does this to family members. They don't care. You cross them, they going to get over there and say, I'm going to do magic on you. Somebody get finances, somebody finances going to get better. But somebody has a baby. See, somebody may be positive with child. Somebody has a child, okay? Someone named Robert allegedly trigger warning. You might be the daddy. You know, I hate to say allegedly. Somebody that loved to put themselves in a black hole with this. So that black hole is sprouting up. So you might hear about a baby. Somebody's a Libra in the past. Something about a Libra. Somebody had an injustice, so it's going to be justice coming. Somebody was a veteran, had an injustice. It says, you're very impressive. Somebody says, 333, you're very impressive. Thank you so much. They said, somebody says, you stupid. Very impressive and stupid. I don't know who you're talking about. For that black magic, justice, and judgment, because it's going down. See, your man or lady was coming over, and they was, over there eating some grapes with these kids. And I'm going to say it like that if you don't understand. Somebody, man, was very stupid, eating grapes with kids. It says, my representative will help you. My representative ain't going to help you with new contract, because they was over there mixing with the wrong types of people. See, something back in, somebody get birth February, back in February, birthday February. Important news is coming real soon. Somebody real soon. Something about 12. Somebody was a Mason too. See, somebody's a Mason allegedly. See, something about the new friend fighting. Okay, they want to fight. Somebody wanted to fight till you be mine. Somebody in the United States. You know, they says, family and friends come together to hire a hitman. Sad case, they hired a hitman. They hired a hitman. Your family hired a hitman on you. See, someone named David was in on the hitman. Yeah, David. See, somebody was a pastor, could have been involved. See, there's something about Azalee. Yeah, that's my grandma. If that's my grandma name, hi. See, it's a mother from the past. Or it could have been a grandmother from the past. They said, yeah, it says life will get better soon. No worry. No worries. Because, see, your kindness, they don't like. See, that's the problem why they hired that hitman. It says, you picked up a feather and you broke that spell, you know, in the past. See, somebody was a Mason. Somebody named Matt was a Mason. Okay, allegedly. Someone is a Pisces that's involved in this, hiring this help to get this hitman. There's a cool Pisces. What does hitman look like, y'all? What this hitman? Let me see what this hitman look like. Spirit, what the hitman look like that this so-called somebody in this family that they hired, a friend hired. What did this hitman look like? Oh, they said this person looked very hairy. They look like they got hair everywhere. This sucker hairy. Yeah, these two here could be a description of the hitman. They said this look like this. This is the hitman. This who they hired. That's one picture. This could be 14. They could be a birthday. Somebody's birthday they hired. That's confirmed. And then we have somebody 39 or older. Want to come through. That's the hitman they hired on you, man. You know, they hired that hitman. Now, we need the name of that hitman, though. We need the name of that hitman, okay? Spirit, give me a name. You know, let me hurry up and get it before we roll out of time. What's the name of this hitman that they sit up here, these Pisces or this family members had something to do with? And I call justice and judgment. What's the name of this hitman? Okay, here we go. Here's some names. It could possibly be this hitman that they hired. You can go back and look at it, let it. They hired this hitman to come and take you out, allegedly. Trigger warning. Hitman, you know, these people, you need to know the name, because I don't want you to run into this. Okay, allegedly. So we're going to get the, let me see if I can get a sign for you real quick. Spirit, can we have a sign of this hitman? Something real quick. What's the sign of this hitman? What's the sign of this hitman real quick before I go? Okay, there's a fire sign here. What's the sign of this hitman? Okay, there's a water sign and the air sign. And what's the sign? They do this around the moon cycle. This hitman do magical spells. Capricorn had hired somebody, hired it, you know, to mess with somebody of the sun. You know, we got Mercury in your chart. We got Scorpio. We got Jupiter, Sagittarius, Aries, Earth sign, Venus, Virgo, Mars, a Taurus, and a Leo, Gemini, and Aquarius, and Neptune. Like, share, subscribe.